Morning, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is Monday, May 4th, 2026, 9:00 a.m. Let's call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of County Commissioners to order. Roll call, please.
Perry Buck.
Here.
Lynette Pepler.
Present.
Kevin Ross.
Here.
Jason Maxey.
Here.
Scott James.
Here. Let the record reflect all 5 county commissioners are present. Minutes, I'd ask for approval of minutes of April 20th, 2026, please.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve minutes from April 20th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the minutes of April 20th. Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Amendments to the agenda. Are there any?
There are none.
Good. Thanks, Houston. Consent agenda. I'd ask for approval of consent agenda, please.
Move to approve consent agenda. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the consent agenda. Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Presentations and proclamations. There's a couple of them. Today is Foster Care Month for May 2026. Let me read this into the record. It's proclamation, Foster Care Month, May 2026. Whereas we recognize and appreciate our dedicated Weld County foster caregivers, child welfare professionals, and faith and community partners who build stronger communities and improve the lives of children, youth, and families by tirelessly providing advocacy, nurturing support, and unwavering care. And whereas we acknowledge with immense gratitude the sacrifices made by Weld County foster families as they open their hearts and homes to 64 children and youth currently in and out of home non-kinship care. And whereas foster families provide care for children and teens with within their community, allowing them to maintain important relational and academic ties while working tirelessly towards safety in family reunification. And whereas the critical investment in children's well-being, safety, and sense of belonging brings essential hope and strength to children, youth, and families when they need it most. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners that May 2026 be known as Foster Care Month in Weld County. We call upon the citizens of Weld County to observe this month by taking time to encourage and support children and youth in foster and kinship care, and by recognizing the commitment of those who touch their lives, especially honoring and celebrating foster parents and our dedicated child welfare professionals. A time to recognize and honor Weld County's older adults for their county's contributions to our community and nation. Signed out this day, all 5 county commissioners.
Thank you. I think we had a little mashup of
I
think
I don't
we
proofread
combined
these
the
things,
2
obviously.
proclamations. Yeah, but we're super happy to be here today. Thank you, commissioners. Jamie Ulrich, Department of Human Services. We have our foster care team and our older adults team here to celebrate 2 different proclamations. But as you know, we do things together as a team at the Department of Human Services. So, we celebrate them all. So I appreciate that. Today in Weld County, we have 64 children and youth living in foster homes. And last year, we certified 80 foster and kinship homes. And our commitment to foster care remains strong. No matter how complex the needs, children and youth need to stay within their own community in a safe, supportive, and family-like environment. Fostering is a powerful way to honor the strength and resilience of our young people, and foster families devote significant time and energy to become trained and licensed so they can provide temporary care during those critical moments. This year, we had the opportunity to recognize Esther Dennis and Michael Grigsby, who were selected by Realities for Children as Foster Parents of the Year. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here today because they're doing the good work, but we still wanted to make sure that we recognize them. Since 2016, they have welcomed about 30 children and youth into their home, including sibling groups and youth with special needs. And I also just want to say that our work cannot be possible without our broader community, particularly our community and faith-based partners. I think most of you have had a chance to participate with the faith-based community as it relates to a lot of the foster work that they do. And we really just want to thank them for all of the support in that way. Their willingness to step in, collaborate, and uplift families is an essential part of our foster care system. We want to take a minute to recognize our amazing staff that are here and some of our community partners that are here. And we're going to start with our community partners. If I say your name, please stand up and be recognized. Liz Bradinsky and Valeria Hernandez from Bridge the Gap. Tanya Witt from Realities for Children. And Jeff Neal, I saw him walking in. Jeff Neal from Northern Colorado Youth for Christ. And then our amazing staff, we have Julie Rudley, Kelly Kraus, Christy Deanda, Michael Cervantes. Sorry, Michelle. That was my bad. That was my bad, 100%. Michelle Cervantes, Melissa Gilliam, Kate Jensen, Stacy DeVore, Hannah Wiley. Who did I miss? Anybody? Oh, Julie Wachowski, stand up, Julie. And then obviously Tammy Grant. Thank you so much for your dedication.
Thank you. Comments from commissioners. Commissioner Pepper, please.
It takes a lot of love and patience to open one's home and heart to a child who may be there just a short amount of time or maybe even a lifetime eventually. It takes a lot of sacrifice and commitment, even in the best of circumstances. But they provide that stability and allow for growth. And it's from that solid base that relationships and families can be built with individuals of choice. I want to thank each of you for putting every day towards the benefit of these children. I want to thank you for standing in the gap and giving of yourselves.
Commissioner Maxey.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Jamie and Tammy and team, thank you for all the work you all do day in and day out in our Department of Human Services to help with so many kiddos that need our assistance. And it's amazing to hear that we have 80 different individuals, 80 different families that help with the foster environment and that provide so much good services to those kids in need. The partners and the community organizations that help as well. It's great seeing you here today, and thank you for your role in the help. Also, investing in children's well-being and providing safe and secure environment should be top priority for some of those most vulnerable in our community. So thank you again for all the work you do.
Commissioner Ross.
I too would just echo fellow commissioner comments, but thank you. It takes special people to be foster parents. The revolving door at times of kids coming through, but kids in need of a stable environment. It's awesome for those individuals to be able to provide that and provide them love at a time when maybe their world's crumbling around them. So I just want to say thank you to them. It's a tough gig, and not many can do it. So pass on my gratitude to them, and keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Buck.
I agree with all that's been said. It is absolutely probably, I would think the most rewarding job is to see the eyes of a child and to be able to help them, lift them up, give them that opportunity to succeed. And that's what I think Weld County is about. But I want to thank so much from the bottom of my heart. It's such a critical role that you provide those services for that child. And I'm so, so grateful for you. Thank you.
I agree with my fellow commissioners. I fostered once in my life, and that's because the law told me to. I had to foster our child that we adopted for 6 months, and that was a trial. I can't imagine the families that bring those kiddos into their homes for a day, a month, a year, a lifetime. It is eternal gratitude that we should have for those people. And for the folks who do this work, I know it's hard, but I know it can be gratifying. Thank you so much. If your name was called, I have full expectation that you'll come up here and be in the picture with us, please. So please come on up, and we'd like to take a picture. Okay, next proclamation is a proclamation for Older Americans Month. Every year I make a joke. Every year I make a joke, and every year it becomes more and more true. Older Americans Month, May 2026. Whereas May is Older Americans Month, a time to recognize and honor Weld County's older adults. That'd be us, Buck. For their countless contributions to our community and nation. And whereas Weld County is home to the fastest growing population, darn right it is, of older adults in the state whose experience, wisdom, and volunteerism and leadership strengthen and enrichen our communities. And whereas the 2026 Older Americans Month theme, Champion Your Health, promotes the importance of prevention, wellness, and personal responsibility as essential components of healthy aging. And whereas older adults in Weld County are encouraged to take an active role in their health by advocating for themselves, accessing preventative care, and making informed decisions that help them maintain independence and quality of life. And whereas Weld County is committed to ensuring that older Americans have the resources and support needed to remain active and engaged in their communities so they continue to age in place. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Board of Weld County Commissioners that May 2026 be known as Older Americans Month in Weld County, and urges all residents, organizations, and community partners to join in celebrating our older adults and promoting practices that empower every individual to champion their health throughout their lives. Signed this day, all 5 county commissioners. Tammy, please.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tammy Grant, Deputy Director at the Department of Human Services. Thank you so much for allowing us time and space this morning to celebrate and recognize Older Americans Month. This year's theme, Champion Your Health, highlights prevention and wellness and personal advocacy as essential elements of the aging process. It encourages older adults to take an active role in their health by using preventative services, staying informed, and making choices that support independence. The theme aligns really closely this year with the mission of our Weld County Area Agency on Aging. Through our Weld Aging Well classes, older adults have access to evidence-based programs that support balance, chronic disease management, fall prevention, and overall well-being. Additional services include dental, vision, hearing programs, ensuring that the cost and accessibility do not stand in the way of critical preventative care. Our Friendly Fork senior nutrition program provides daily nutritious meals at locations throughout Weld County, and a wide range of in-home and community services to further support independence. Everything from homemaker services and chore services to respite care, transportation, peer counseling, and legal assistance. In 2025, 2,377 older adults participated in Weld County's Weld Aging Well classes, empowering older residents to take control of their health. Over 81,000 meals were delivered through the Friendly Fork program at 22 different meal sites throughout Weld County, which is impressive. And an additional 20,000 meals were served through our partnership with Meals on Wheels. The Aging and Disability Resource Team provided information and assistance to over 5,000 older adults in Weld County, connecting community members with vital services and supports. We've got a lot of stats. We had 200 Weld County constituents receive vouchers for dental, hearing, and vision services. Nearly 6,000 hours of homemaker and personal care services were provided, 5,000 hours of respite care. Nearly 2,000 individuals received peer counseling through our partnership with North Range Behavioral Health, and nearly 3,000 hours of chore services were provided to older adults to access and help them maintain their independence. Together, these programs reflect Weld County's commitment to ensuring that older adults can age in place with dignity, safety, and choice in the homes and communities that they love. So we have a number of folks with us here today, and obviously none of this could happen without the strong partnerships that we have and our amazing staff. So we would like to recognize a few of the folks that were able to join us today, including Meredith Skoglund, Donica Fagan, John Romero, Jillian Brosi, Jason Coban, Peyton Richter, Reagan Maldonado, Veronica Paxton, Desiree Rodriguez, Jill Colavope, Don Simmons, Meg McWilliams, Anissa Gonzalez, Lori Rusco. I'm not sure if Margaret made it. Margaret Shiniquoi. I probably butchered that and she's not here to hear it. Victoria Stites, Angela Corthius, and Becky Schwer. And of course, we've got Jamie Ulrich. And I think we have maybe one AAA advisory board member, Teresa, who was able to join us today.
Hey.
And maybe she didn't make it, but
Yeah.
thank you all.
Okay, comments from commissioners. Commissioner Pepler, please.
Well, our hair may be gray. We may be getting stooped over or walk with a cane, but our later years are just another season that can be vibrant, meaningful, and full of love. We're never too old to set another goal or dream another dream. That resilience comes to us after years of experience, and that can set an example for others, inspire them, and develop them into personal greatness. I believe my best years are still yet to come, especially pertaining to my health. So my thanks to everyone that support the older community and helping members to be their best.
Commissioner Maxey.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well, again, Tammy and Jamie, thank you so much to your team that day in and day out does all the fantastic work that we provide for our older Americans. I mean, I've had the pleasure, I'm sure along with everybody up here, everybody in the audience, to be mentored by those in my life, whether that's grandparents or folks at church or whoever it might be, that have just a ton of wisdom and experience that we can all learn from. And so valuing those folks to pass along that generational and institutional knowledge is something that I really appreciate. I'm so happy that Weld County provides programs and services that provide engagement or health and wellness opportunities for our older population that calls Weld County home. So thank you so much to you and to our team again, and for all the people that help out with those type of programs.
Mr. Ross.
I had some senior citizen jokes I was going to tell, but I figured I'd have to tell them really slow and speak up for you and Commissioner Buck so that you would be able to get them. But no, in all seriousness, Jamie, Tammy, your team, thank you very much for all that you guys do. Those services at senior centers and abroad really give a meaningful time for our senior community. It's a time for them to come together. It's a time for them to have fellowship with friends and to play games and stimulate themselves with their brains and just have a fun time and connection. They create a connection, and that's so important. And I just want to say thank you for all the work that you do. I just say keep up the great job.
Mr. Buck.
Well, I can happy to say that I have been the oldest for the last 6 years on the board. But I don't know if, you know, it's hard to stay on top of everything. And it's just an honor to get to work with the AAA, also the Greeley Weld Senior Foundation. It helps me to know what's going on in the community, but also to help share it with others. And I had more fun this weekend. I got to sit down with a 99-year-old, and what a whipsnapper she was. I just was trying to glean everything I could from this lady that was making aging look easy. And that's what you want to do, is you want to just grow old gracefully. And I can't thank all of you enough for all that you do for our senior citizens. And it's a tremendous feeling, I think, to have your pride and still have that purpose and live successfully in your house. So thank you so much for all that you've done.
Certainly agree with my fellow commissioners, although I am not aging gracefully. I am kicking and screaming and taking everybody down with me, quite frankly. And I also know the older I get, the wiser I am. So therefore I should have more people listen to me. Truly, though, our older adults are great sources of wisdom and history and just a font of experience that we should deploy in our community. And I know that your work does just that, as well as helping take care of our older Americans as well. It is so very much appreciated. God bless you and thank you in your mission. If your name was called, I fully expect you to come up here and take a picture with us. Thank you. First one threw me for a loop.
Understandably.
Okay, warrants. Here are the general warrants, please.
Mr. Chair, make a motion to approve the general warrants.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the general warrants. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under bids, this is approved bid B 2600-005, paving, fabric supply and installation for Department of Public Works. Good morning, Toby.
Good morning, Toby Taylor with Purchasing. As advertised, the solicitation is for paving, fabric supply, and installation. The Public Works Department has received one qualified bid from Vance Brothers for paving fabric. Public Works recommends awarding the bid to Vance Brothers in an amount not to exceed $1,346,734.
Questions for Toby or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve bid B 2600-005. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under new business general, number 1 is to consider quote for cooperative purchase of tires and tire repair service pursuant to Larimer County's invitation to bid ITB B 225-17 for CMC Tire LLC.
The Fleet Services Department needs a supplier contract to procure tires, tire supplies, and tire repair services that have been approved in the 2026 budget. Weld County Code Section 54100 allows the county to participate in cooperative purchase agreements and/or to select vendors from other government procurement processes. Larimer County conducted a bid B 2517. This is the cooperative that's being referenced. Therefore, Weld County Fleet Services Department is recommending approval to procure tires, tire supplies, and tire repair services from CMC Tire using the goods and services and service items that are detailed in their quote that aligns with the cooperative with the not to exceed amount of $750,000 through November 28th, 2026. Further, this procurement is a piggyback procurement that utilizes Larimer County bid B 2517 as a source bid and associated pricing and terms. The current annual term of that agreement will expire on November 20th, 2026. Larimer County has the option to renew for up to 4 additional annual terms. Larimer County's renewal will be verified prior to Weld County pursuing its annual renewal to align with this source bid.
Questions for Toby or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks, Toby. Number 2 is to consider temporary closure of County Road 46.5 between County Road 17 and 19. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, Commissioners. Amy Mucci, Public Works. Public Works is requesting this closure to begin on May 11th and go through May 29th. This is for a paving project. Currently 46.5 is shared between the county and Johnstown, and the Johnstown portion is already paved. We will be changing that wrap surface to a paved surface, and this is in advance of this road being a detour for future bridge project. The detour for this closure is paved.
Questions for Amy or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to approve the temporary closure of County Road 46.5 between County Road 17 and 19.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the resolution. Further discussion. I know several Johnstonians are going to be very happy over this. Or is it Johnstonites?
Johnstonites.
Johnstonites, is that what it is?
I don't know what it is now.
Further pertinent discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 2 is to consider temporary closure. Number 3 is to consider temporary closure of County Road 70 between County Roads 57 and 59. Amy.
Public Works is requesting this closure to begin on May 18th and go through June 19th. This is for a redeck of Bridge 7057A. Detour for this closure is paved, and there is 1 mile of gravel that will be dust treated. Local access will be provided, as well as maintaining any agricultural operations. Variable message boards will be out for the duration of the closure.
Questions for Amy or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move to approve the resolution as presented. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Pepler, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Well, there's one more. Number 4 is to consider temporary closure of County Road 84 between County Roads 25 and 29.
Public Works is requesting this closure to begin on May 18th and go through June 12th. This will be for a deck replacement of Bridge 8425A and also include placement of guardrail. Detour for this closure is paved, variable message boards will be in place, and local access will be accommodated as needed.
Questions for Amy or motion?
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the temporary closure of County Road 84 between County Roads 25 and 29.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you,
Thanks, Amy.
Commissioners.
Number 5 is to consider contract ID 10622, intergovernmental agreement for acquisitions and exchanges of real properties for judicial and administration site project, grant and accept property conveyance of same, and authorize the chair to sign all necessary documents for City of Greeley.
Chairman, this is the agreement that we have with the city of Greeley for the exchange of properties for some obligations for them to demolish certain buildings on those properties that are acquired by the county. There are a few other things that are included in there, but we would recommend that the board approve this agreement. It has been, it will be on the city council agenda for approval tomorrow night.
Questions for Bruce or a motion, please? Commissioner Ross.
A few comments, Mr. Chair, if it's appropriate. I just want to say thank you to our County Attorney Bruce Parker for all his tireless work on this, as well as the folks at Level 5 and our facilities team. This has been a very long negotiated process. I'm very, very pleased with where we're at, and I want to thank our partners on the other side of this, being the city of Greeley, for them coming together and getting the solution done. And with that, Mr. Chair, I move to approve.
I second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion. Please, Commissioner Maxey.
I just want to echo those comments. So Commissioner Ross said it very well, and I'll say ditto. Thank you to everybody who worked hard on this.
Absolutely.
Further discussion. It's amazing how a little itty bitty line on our agenda can represent a couple of years of work and a lot of efforts. Bruce, team, thank you all very much. This is an exciting day. With that, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Very good. Okay, number 6 is to consider contract ID 10623, intergovernmental and revocable license agreement for a camera installation related to Civic Campus project, and authorize the chair to sign for City of Greeley.
Mr. Chairman, this is the agreement that we have with the city of Greeley for the placement of a camera, which will be watching the construction work on the west block. The camera will be placed on the city's building. I don't know the name, but it's on the southwest corner of the intersection of 11th Avenue and 10th Street. And we've got they have some conditions in there, which we've got covered. And I think Nick with Level 5 has said he can get that up as early as Friday. So we'll get to working on it, but we would recommend approval.
You climbing that pole yourself, Nick? Or, got a guy? Questions of Bruce or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move to approve contract ID 10623.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Pepler, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve contract ID 10623. Further discussion?
Yes, sir.
Please.
I just think this camera is great. It's like we mentioned before, it's a small line item, but this camera, so that people understand, is going to allow them to watch in real time and do a time lapse of the work that goes on the judicial block. So I think it's an exciting experience for the community.
Further discussion. Last time we built one of these was 1914?
Yes, they didn't have this.
They didn't have time lapse photography. They had a guy drawing like crazy, but it's the same. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 7, consider appointment to Extension Advisory Council, please.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve Theron Berna for the Extension Advisory Council.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 8 is to consider cancellation of Board of County Commissioners meeting scheduled for June 3rd, 2026. We will all be at the CCI conference.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve the cancellation of June 3rd's meeting.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are at public comment. Each individual speaker is allowed a 3-minute period of time in which to direct comments to the board. Chair shall enforce the rules of order and decorum and will not accept comments regarding matters which are scheduled to be considered at a future public hearing, such as a land use hearing. In that event, the speaker will be asked to give the testimony at the appropriate public hearing, either in person or in writing pursuant to the rules set forth in section 2120.e of the Weld County Code. Public comments? If you'd be so kind as to state your name and address, we'll give you 3 minutes to make your comment, please.
My name is Pastor Chris Eichenberg. And I come before this council, and I have to state that Heavenly Father, righteous judge, put me in remembrance and let me contend with those that contend together. Oh, Holy Father, I present my case before you and before this council. It says here in Exodus 20, 15, 16, 7, thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not give false witness. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's property. In Deuteronomy 27, verse 17, cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark. Disobedience in Deuteronomy 28:20 indicates that not only will you go blind, but you will have consumption and fever. Now, every dot and tittle, according to the word of God, is not going to be completed until Christ comes back. So these are God's curses that are active. And if you have caused this upon yourself, then this is the following. Bruce Barker, Kent Naughton, Jared Webb, Weld County attorneys, Steve Reams, Judge Todd, Postmaster Brian and Mistress, all sheriff deputies that harassed both times at the Greens, those who attempted to twist the law to promote false arrest of criminal trespass for me, upon being allegedly on the wrong side of the road. The public defender falsely getting a warrant using a dead man's mailbox and all the deception of his office. All of the planners under Mr. Barker's orders to take away this landmark, the assessor. I command that you condemn and swallow all financial prosperity. Earth, 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 hear what I say and hear the voice of the Lord. I command that you condemn by swallowing all financial prosperity for those and those in Weld County that attributed to this, to stop up the oil production in Weld County and cease, except for John Green's wells, that the whole county be able not to produce any wealth until this matter is settled. I command the earth to swallow the lives of those listed for premature death, that they will perish along with their family members with the same DNA until this evil is completed through the 10th generation. That this will not be lifted from those who do not restore what was stolen. 7 times the money to repair a road that was tore up without permits by Jared Webb, yet the county wouldn't follow its own rules and regulations to require any kind of permits, and the sheriff went ahead and allowed the deputies to torment and terrorize the Greens. As requested, I ask that the death angel also follow these people and remind them that they have no reverence for God or his word.
Your time is up. Thank you for your comments. Any further public comment, please?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
one correction. It's Johnstowners.
John Stowners, okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you. No further comments. We'll stand adjourned, please.